Hi everyone, today I'm doing a video on my collection of practice writing books for toddlers. This is for children who need to, work on their pre-writing skills. Like they need to learn how to hold a pen or pencil or a crayon, and they need to learn pen control. So I have got a few books for that, and this is from my collection. So some of them are really good, some are okayish. So let's see. So this is from Funvention, and I think it's a new startup or something, and they have lots of activities and stuff for kids. I will list the link to this below, and here they have explained on how they have given these cards and how they can be used. So these are reusable, not very thick, but these are like card papers and not like proper papers, and they're laminated so you can use them over and over again. So pretty simple. Standing lines and sleeping lines, left and right, and then you have slanting lines and cross lines, and they're printed on both sides. Then you have wavy lines, curvy lines, and zigzag and that sort of thing. After that we have path lines, I think there's one, just a second. So we have the path ones, and then we have join the dots. Then we again have join the dots, the simple ones. I think those were the more advanced ones. And again join the dots again. Cute illustrations, very colorful, and best part is they are reusable, so you can erase them and then make your child do them over and over again, so they get into the habit of doing it. And I really like that the last one they have is a free space one, where they try to copy the same artwork without the help of the dotted lines. So I think that's good. And then this is more like a maze thing, where you try to find the path as where it's connecting them. So I think that is also good for the kids to trace. It doesn't follow any particular path, it's more of a freestyle thing, so they should be able to do that. And then we have a maze, and that's it. So this comes with a cloth and 2 pens. This is the cloth that you can use to like dry erase it. You don't have to wet the cloth, dry erasing will clean it up. And you get these 2 markers with an eraser along with it, so you can use whichever ones, or you can just buy new whiteboard markers from the store. I don't use these because they are a bit dry. When from the time they arrive, they've been a little dry, so I prefer to buy fresh whiteboard markers from a good brand, and use those instead. So you could probably do the same thing. Then we have this from Dreamland Publications, pattern writing. They actually had a pen glued here with tape, but again the pen sucks, so I probably threw it away because it was dry. In any case, so you have standing line, sleeping line. I think the illustrations are nice, but I think this is it's a bit more advanced, I think, than for a child who's just learning how to hold a pen. But anyways, they're still good for practice, so you could probably use them for little older kids. And there's a lot in this series, but pattern writing is what I need for my child right now. Let's look at the next one. I really like this one, Twisty Mazes for Little Hands. Again, there was a pen here, but it's just not possible to store them nicely with the glue and everything, but so it's better to take the pen off and keep it separately. And it opens up like this, and even this area is wipeable, so if you draw something here you can still wipe it off easily. And I like that these are all about mazes. So if your child already has pen control or is already knows how to hold a pen, your child can go on playing with the maze. And these are nice mazes. Some of them are clear enough, like this one, but this is one of the tough ones. I wish they had adjusted the pages, they had arranged it in a way that we had the easy ones first, and as you would move on through the book, it would turn tougher and tougher, but it's still okay. And you could just wipe it off and use it again. It's nice and colorful, and I think this would be something really good to carry with you while you're traveling. So you wouldn't need anything much except for a dry erase marker and an eraser. Now this last page doesn't open up, and it looks like it's been cut off from here, but since I purchased it online and I don't really know if the real book has another flap here, like the front side flap. I haven't seen this anywhere else either, so if you know about that, just let me know in the comments below. But otherwise I think it's a fairly okay sort of book. Now this one is a good pre-writing book sort of thing, and it's got nice illustrations, and the best part is it gives you a table of contents. So it's like an all-inclusive book, or maybe like prepare for pre-K kind of book. And you have sleeping lines, and then you need to match drawing straight lines or curved lines. Then you have the wavy lines and straight lines and all sorts of patterns. So I think these are really nice for your child. I would say that this covers a lot of things compared to other books. And then once your child has moved on to alphabets, and like if they know how to write and all that, they can practice writing on this as well. So they also have this circle and tick mark kind of activity at the bottom of the page, and I think that's pretty cute. And then here is the practice writing in double lines, like red and blue lines, and then you match small to capitals, and in the end you have an answer key, and that's it. So you have more in this series. This is from Little Stars. This is tracing and pen control. And then you have sleeping lines. You make your child just draw sleeping lines, connect all these lines. I think I really like this because it's bold and dots and bold and dots again, so that would probably help your child to drag along that path. Then you have these are red and blue lines, and so your child knows that he needs to learn how to write within those lines. So slanting lines and curved lines, circles, U shapes and wavy lines, and that's it. And there's more in this series. I think this is the best book so far, like to teach pen control for a beginner. I think this is really nice. I picked this up from Landmark. Then we have pen control, but as you can see, the quality of these pages is like okay. If you write on it, you have to immediately wipe it off. Like you cannot leave it on for a day or so, maybe for a few hours or so, because what happens is then as much as you try to rub them off, these won't go. They leave stains, and no matter what sort of marker you use, what good brand whiteboard marker you use, these won't go away. So you need to clean the book immediately. That's the only drawback of this book. and these are again really nice. I think it's a wonderful book for kids. But then these are again quite advanced, so initially you could probably practice with these simple things over and over again. I really like that, these are big and chunky, unlike in the other books where you have smaller lines. So initially when your child is learning to trace the line, I think this is better because they can see the lines clearly, and then since it's bold, you can follow it easily too. And that's it. Even this is stuck. This is not going to rub off. Then I purchased this online. This was supposed to come with a pen, but it did not. But it doesn't matter because again, you can buy these pens. They're not expensive at all. So this is from Pretty Books, and these are Early Learning Fun Matchets, and these are white plain books. It's this thick. I think there's about 52 odd pages in this. 52, maybe 56, I'm not sure. And they've explained how to use the book. So your child has to spot two same things and circle them, and you'll have to sit with your child to do this so you can see how they are managing. And it starts with just 4 images in 2 pairs on one page, and it slowly becomes 4 pairs, then 6 pairs. It keeps increasing, the difficulty level keeps increasing throughout the book. Then 8, then 10, then there's more here. It's all mix and match, otherwise these things tend to follow a theme like cats or vehicles, and there are pages where it's all mixed up to cats and vehicles and objects and clothes and all. They're mixed up together. So you have these mix and match ones. You have clothes and vegetables and fruits, animals. These all have 12 pairs each. See, you have 14. Now this is all about aquatic animals, and some of them look similar in terms of color and shape. And I think it's good that your child learns to identify them separately and then make pairs out of them. And this is a place where you write down how much time it actually took them to finish it up, and later on you can grade them or keep note of their track and how quickly they're able to manage it and stuff like that. But for the most part, you can just let your child pick up, match the pairs, circle them properly without too much pressure. So you have 16, 18, and as the number of pairs increase, the images become smaller and smaller, if you've noticed. And I really like this as well. Food. And the good part is that they've labeled everything, so in case there is an image that you don't follow, you can always read it and explain it to the child what it is. Even with all the aquatic animals, there's an octopus, this is a hermit crab, sea lion, stingray, that's an orca, so your child will also learn new words reading this. And this is simply brilliant. And there's more in this series that I definitely plan to buy later, but as of now, this is all that I have. And the last page has these tiny illustrations, so your child will have to really concentrate and search to find it. And if they're able to find it really quickly, it means that their mind and their hand-eye coordination and everything is perfect. So I think it's a very good exercise for them. And you have a table of contents of sort, where it's listed page wise, topic wise, and you can keep a track of how much time they took to complete it. And this is writing practice, your child can scribble or draw or do whatever here. So that's it. And yeah, it comes in this nice handy way that you can carry it around easily. Even for your child, it's easy to carry the book and walk around. So I think this is a very good buy. So thanks for watching my video. Please don't forget to like it and share my video with others. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Bye bye.